Hello everybody, it is Em here. Today we are talking Sortifyd Lists, a topic near and dear to my type A over-organized self. I'm gonna jump right in because I know I'm gonna gibber and gabber about this. So we are talking lists. Let's get into the details. I am on the list tab of the app. So if I am at that bottom tab along the app, lists has its button. From here, you can see all of the lists that have been created in Amy's demo account. Right off the bat, you've got your quick add button, this little plus sign. You plus here, you're gonna choose a category. So your lists are by category. You always have the option other. I do use this for lists a good bit. So like my to-do list, I'm gonna use for an example today. So you can title it, what is the date? May 5th, weekly to do. Oops, press this. Okay. So anytime I press done, I'm gonna get an automatic timestamp when it was created, modified, all of those details. I can also toggle if I want this list to be private, so I can press that or untoggle. By private, whoever is in my circle, I am choosing for them to not be able to see it. So even if they have access to my lists, I'm making this specific list private. So say for instance, Amy's got her husband, she has her children. So if I'm making a birthday wish list and I don't want them to see it, I can make it private so it's on Amy's device only. That is not necessary for this list. So in here, I can add in my items one by one. So I'm just gonna put task 1, task 2, task 3. Use your imagination for what you would be plugging in here. When I click on a task, this is what you're going to see. So all tasks, when clicked on, these are the details. So I can add location. I can start to add a due date. I can have whether it's a repeat. I can have it assigned to someone in my circle. I've already chosen the category as other. I can select the priority, whether it's low, medium, or high. I can color code. I've got, well, I have to put a due date first, but I can choose from all my colors, whether I want a reminder, notes, and attachment. So from your list, there's so many ways to connect this further. So say for instance, my task 1 was something that I needed to tie into my calendar. So it was prep notes for Friday meeting. So I know that I want to have my notes prepped, let's say by Wednesday for my Friday meeting. So that's when it's due. I want to repeat this. I'm going to say never for this instance, because I'm going to give you 2 examples. And maybe it's a meeting that I'm having and I want my husband to review it. I'm going to have him assigned on this list so he can add to it. And then I can choose the color because I have him added. I'm going to use his color, steel blue. And then I can set my reminder time, 15 minutes before, as well as the option for a second reminder. From here, I can put notes. So maybe because I tagged John, it's like, be sure to include key points from last week's data. Making this up. Again, let's use our imagination. And then maybe I had a graph or something on my phone. I could add an attachment. All my options will always be these 4: photo, whether it's from my photo library, taking the photo, attaching a file, or scanning in the document directly from our Sortifyd scanner. So that's how you can add details to a task item. Let's say I want to use my habit tracker, which I'm going to show you and is such an amazing feature of this app. It makes me do a little dance. So this week I'm setting myself a goal and it's something I want to repeat every week, and it is a I always have to say Wednesday. Do you all have to do that to spell Wednesday right? Wednesday check-in. So this has no due date because I'm actually, well, it does. Let me put that. So I'm going to put Wednesday to have it be the starting point. and I want to repeat it every week. So it's going to repeat every week on Wednesday. And if I want to end that repeat, maybe I'm doing Wednesday check-ins only for a month, I could select that and put the end date. Right now, I'm going to put never. I can do the same things, assign, I can change priority when I want this reminder. This is what populates though. Now that I've selected this to repeat, I can select and toggle habit tracking. I can do the same thing with my notes, my attachment, but what happens now when I press save? This is a list, this is a list item. So in this top right-hand corner on our list page, we have our quick search. So you can type in something. If I were to be coming in here really quick and I was like, where are my weekly to-do? I just spelled that wrong. I am going to be able to quickly find that list. I can also sort by modification time, creation time, category, title, or pending. And then this beautiful button here is our habit tracker. So you have to add in your habits once they've been created in your list. What I mean by that is when I click this button, it says to track an item as a habit, you need to first add it to a new or existing list. Then in item details, set it as a recurring task and enable the habit tracking switch, which we did. So it's like, okay, amazing. I'm going to press cancel because you're like, okay, well, where is it? So if I were in here, Wednesday check-in, you can see right here with this icon, it is a habit tracked task and it's repetitive with this loop. It also has a notification. When I press this check mark, so say for instance, I got this done, task completion status, I have completed, missed, or skip. That is such a fantastic detail. I just don't even want to scoot past that. I love that you have these options. But I'm going to press completed. I'm going to get my little stars. Bada boom, bada bing. I love that. And I'm going to go back to my habit tracker. This is how it shows up. So now it's showing me that it pulls in the habit. As soon as I've checked one off, it will be here. So I can see I've got 2 habits that are being tracked, 2 total completed. So this right here, it doesn't have a lot to pull because there's only these 2 examples. But once you really start tracking your habits, you can see them all right here, and then you can really kind of see your progress and performance. It's really kind of like a fun game and way to add on to creating healthy habits. They say it can take so much to create a good habit, and this is just a really good way to keep it organized, but to keep yourself motivated. So that is how you can kind of see, again, I like to click on a list. These little icons here give you a good idea of if it has a notification, if it's repetitive, if it's habit tracked, and you can always tie these in directly to your calendar. So how I put this as a to-do by Wednesday, if I scroll to Wednesday, I'm going to see that I have that as an event on my calendar because I put it due by Wednesday at this time. So always remember the ways that they intertwine between your lists and your calendar and tasks, how it all comes together. So I think that's everything we needed to knock out with lists. I know I can talk way too much on this, but that is how you can set your due dates, what options you have, how you can track a habit. And they're truly, with Sortifyd, your lists are more than just reminding you what to do. They help you stay on track, they help you stay in sync, and they help you stay Sortifyd.